that Canada had created one of the most permissive euthanasia regimes in the world, where deaths steadily rise. Safeguards continue to be relaxed, and euthanasia is increasingly offered as an easy solution to suffering. Instead of normalizing euthanasia and accepting the deaths of thousands of Canadians, help, I'm dying? Canada needs to promote suicide prevention and life-affirming care for all. T. Greenie, thank you for the $5. Remember when Mustache Man was picking up the mentally ill and offering maid services? How interesting that we've looped back around to that. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. And hold on, I have a tab for this.
A few moments later.
Yeah, it's this. That's this. They use flowery, subversive language, and so many people fucking fall for it. Right? This guy here. Back in August, today Democrats are introducing the End World Hunger Act, a new bill which provides an additional $4 billion of military aid to our allies in Ukraine and guarantees that puberty blocker medication is covered. This person said that they predicted this last month. Democrats will introduce a radical bill and then call it something random like End World Hunger, so anyone who votes against it looks evil. They play this game all the time and the NPCs fall for it. It's the same with Antifa. They're not actually anti-fascist. They employ fascist tactics. They want a fascist government. They want you to be living under an oppressive fascist regime. They just want to be the ones oppressing you. Black Lives Matter. If you disagree with Black Lives Matter, you are immediately labeled a racist. Even though Black Lives Matter doesn't do anything to improve Black lives, they've been shown to be a money laundering organization that doesn't want nothing but destruction. The leaders are avowed Marxists who explained what they wanted to happen to our government. They employed a domestic terrorist who was pardoned by Bill Clinton after trying to bomb government offices as their treasurer. All right, okay? Like, please start noticing the subversive language. Please start pointing it out. Once you realize that everything they say is not what they mean, everything starts making sense. Diversity doesn't really mean diversity. Equality never really meant equality. That's why they've moved on to equity. Anti-racism does not actually mean to not be racist. It means the correct kind of racism. The allowable racism. Stop falling for their f***ing word game.
What the fuck?
Stop being such an alarmist. I don't think I'm being an alarmist. I'm saying to f***ing notice. Open your eyes. Open your ears. Stop being f***ing blind. Manya! The fox perceives all. I'm sure there's shit that I don't perceive. I'm sure there's shit that I haven't noticed. I try my best, though. It reminds me of something called trick wording. Trick wording is basically making a piece of content look like it's saying one thing, when in fact it's saying something else, and that's not what's in the user's best interest. Subversive language has always been a Marxist playbook thing. Like, this is just what they do. It's been happening since before any of us were alive, before our parents were alive. That's just what they do. Cease perception, citizen. The problem is, if we're here, we probably know all that shit. It's the normies! Normies have been slowly waking up. If you have normie friends, like, point out these inconsistencies. Right? Like, I know it can be frustrating to talk to people who seem like they have no idea what's going on, but you're not gonna collect flies without honey. You can't be mad. You can't pressure them. You can't be like, you're fucking idiot. I gotta be gentle with telling them the subversive tactics. Subversive, like that porn game Tim Pool tried to copy the name of first channel. When you roll a 20 on perception, but a 1 in charisma. Very frustrating. Don't bully me, chat! Don't bully my pronunciations! Foxwoman, ignorance is bliss or something. Yeah, there's definitely been times where it's like, man, fuck, I wish I could go back to being ignorant instead of noticing things. Fluctuating Bagman! I will pour water all over you! Then you'll be a soggy bag and you won't be able to do anything and you'll tear very easily!